or just a jog. So if you're inside, just think about moving back and forth across your room. If you're outside, again, just maybe up and down your driveway. It doesn't need to be a long distance. Think about maybe 20 to 30 seconds for each movement. So jogging back and forth. Next will be that high knee karaoke. Now this is a slow karaoke where you bring the knee up really high. Hence the name. So high knee going out and high knee coming back in, just going back and forth. After that, that over the hurdle stretch. So again, kind of getting the hips, bringing that knee up and around. Your next movement, knee to chest. So you're just bringing your knee to your chest, giving it a big hug. Again, stretching those hips. After that will be your Samson lunge. So this is an active Samson lunge, so we're still moving across the floor, reaching up and then over that knee. So just lunging across the floor. After that, you're going into a normal lunge with a twist over that front knee. So lunge, little twist over the front knee, going all the way across the floor. All right, next is going to be that scooping the floor, that hamstring stretch. So heel comes out. Getting that hamstring stretch. Try to keep your back nice and flat here. That will help you get that deeper hamstring stretch. And next, after that, kind of picking up the pace, going into those high knees. So high knees going across the floor. You can pump those arms. Try to get your whole body moving. Next will be butt kickers. So again, just down and back. Again, we want to be pumping those arms. Next, you're going to get in that athletic stance. We're going side shuffle across the room, down and back, facing the same direction, and then I'll have you turn and then go down and back, facing the opposite direction. After that, you're going to side shuffle using the arms. So think about jumping jack arms, going up overhead as you side shuffle across. Now this next one is a little different. We're going to walk with our toes pointed out. So again, kind of watching Nate's feet. He's just going to do that kind of duck walk, kind of getting that ankle mobility, warming up the ankles and the feet for our running. So just walking with the toes out. Then you're going to walk with the toes in. So again, this is just walking. I know it looks silly. We're all laughing at Nate right now. All right, after that, walking on the heels. So try to stay on the heels as you just gently walk across the floor. And then you'll come up on the toes and walk on the tippy toes. Last thing we're going to do here is some fast feet just in place. So fast feet for about 20 to 30 seconds. And then you're done. Hey guys, welcome to your workout today, Tosh Sprint. So this is a great running interval style workout today. You have 3 rounds. You're going to do a 200-meter run, a 400-meter run, and a 600-meter run. Now the way this works is you're going to rest the same amount of time as it takes you to do that run. So if it takes me 2 minutes to do a 200-meter run, then I'm going to rest 2 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. But basically, however long it takes to run that one distance, you're going to rest. So again, if it takes me, we'll say 1 minute to run my 200-meter run, I'm going to rest 1 minute, then I'm going to start my 400-meter run. If that takes me 2 minutes, I rest 2 minutes, then I start my 600-meter run. Then in between rounds, you're still going to rest that same amount of time. So if my 600-meter run takes me 3 minutes, I rest 3 minutes, then I'm going to start again. So you're doing this for 3 rounds. And the goal today on this workout is to maintain your same speed for each distance, or maybe even get a little bit faster. We don't want to sprint the first round, and not be able to hold on to that pace. So really, this is about pacing today. Watch your times today. As far as distance goes, the 200-meter run should be about a minute long. So what you can do is time yourself running 30 seconds out, mark that spot, and then run back. So that should be about 200 meters. And then for this workout, if you're not at a track where the distance is measured for you, I would say run the 200-meter run and just add on to it. So my 200-meter run will be one of those. My 400-meter run, I will run the 200 twice. My 600-meter run, I'll run my 200 3 times. That way we ensure we're running the same distance each time, and and that way we know we're consistent. Now, if for any reason we can't run today and you have a rower at home, your distances will be 250 meters, 500 meters, and 750 meters. If you have a bike and not a rower and you cannot run, it'll be 14 cals for guys, 10 for ladies on that first one, 28 cals for guys, 20 for ladies on the second one, and then 42 cals for guys, 30 for ladies on the third one. Now, there are apps that can track your distances as well. I know Runkeeper is a popular one. One of our members mentioned an app called Distance, Find My Distance. So you guys feel free to maybe use an app to help you track that distance. A couple mobility stretches to do before you get started running. Spider-Man lunges, about 30 seconds on each leg, just really getting those hips opened up. 2 downward dog, upward dog, getting those calves kind of stretched out. And then after that, holding onto a wall or a door frame, getting 5 forward and back leg swings and 5 side to side on each leg, just to ensure we're nice and stretched out for all of our running today. I can't wait to see how you guys do on this workout today. Good luck.
Go ahead.
Hi guys, welcome to your workout today. It is Tosh Sprints. This is a great running interval style workout to help us with our running. So our workout today is 3 rounds of a 200 meter run, a 400 meter run, and a 600 meter run. Now the way the workout works, your rest is a 1-to-1 ratio of your run time. So if it takes you 1 minute to run the 200 meter run, that means you have 1 minute of rest before you start your 400 meter run. If that takes you 2 minutes, then you have 2 minutes of rest before you start your 600 meter run. And then on your 600, if that takes you 3 minutes, you have 3 minutes of rest before you start over on the next round. So very important today, use your watch, use your phone, a stopwatch, something you have to time your runs. As far as distance goes, if you don't know where that 200 meter mark is in your neighborhood, time yourself running a good speed, 30 seconds out and then mark that spot and then run 30 seconds back. That's going to give you a minute 200, which is a round average. Then for your other runs, you're going to use that same mark. So when I do my 400 meter run, I'm going to do my 200 meter run twice, and on my 600, I'm going to do my 200 meter run 3 times. This just ensures consistency with our distances in our workout today, so we're not running farther and really getting kind of skewed on our times. If for any reason we're unable to run, we have row and bike options. So your row today would be a 250 meter row, a 500 meter row, and a 750 meter row. Same work to rest ratio. If you're biking, the calories are 14 for ladies, 14 for men, 10 for ladies on the first one, 28 for men and 20 for ladies on the second one, and then 42 calories and 30 calories on the third one. Now this workout is all about maintaining consistency. So what we don't want is to sprint our first round and then have our times really die off. So this is about pacing. Find that pace that you can maintain or try to even get faster as you go. A few little stretches to do before you start your workout. Spider-Man lunges on both legs. That downward dog, upward dog stretch just to get the calves kind of stretched out. And then some leg swings holding onto a wall or a post just to make sure we're nice and loosened up for the workout. Now, another option you have for tracking your distance is using an app. So I know Runkeeper is a popular one. Another one is Distance, called Find My Distance. That should be in the app store. So you guys can look around and maybe find an app that you like to use to help track your distance. I can't wait to see how your runs go. Good luck.